Imagine this. You're sipping coffee in your own living room when suddenly two officers barge in, waving fake badges and shouting that you're under arrest. But here's the twist. I'm the actual chief of police. I had just returned home after a long night shift. Still in uniform, but without my badge displayed, I was finally ready to relax. My neighborhood HOA, run by Karen, the self-proclaimed queen, had been on my case for months. According to her, my police cruiser, parked in the driveway, was ruining the neighborhood's aesthetic. I laughed it off at first. After all, I protect this entire city. Parking my cruiser at my own home shouldn't be anyone's business. But Karen wasn't the type to let things go. One afternoon, Karen stormed up my driveway, ranting about rules and fines. When I told her to leave my property, her eyes narrowed. That's when I knew she was planning something bigger. And I was right. 2 days later, just as the sun set, a black SUV pulled up. Out stepped two men in dollar store police uniforms. They pounded on my door, yelling, "Open up! You're under arrest for violating HOA regulations." I opened the door slowly, hiding my smirk. Their badges looked like cheap toys, and their holsters? Empty, under arrest? I asked calmly. "Yes," one stammered. "Step outside now. HOA orders." That's when I leaned forward and whispered, "You might want to check who you're really talking to." I pulled out my real badge, shiny, official, undeniable. Their faces went pale. "I'm the chief of police," I said, voice steady, "and impersonating an officer is a felony." The two fake cops tried to backpedal, blaming Karen for hiring them. But it was too late. I called in my actual officers, and within minutes, real squad cars filled the street. Neighbors peeked out, their windows as the impostors were handcuffed on my lawn. Karen came running out, screaming that it was all a misunderstanding. But the law doesn't play favorites. She was charged for conspiracy and obstruction. As the HOA board scrambled to distance themselves from her, Karen's empire crumbled. She was removed from her position, fined heavily, and banned from the EPT neighborhood council. And me? I parked my cruiser in the driveway that night, lights flashing proudly. Nobody has dared to challenge me since. So the next time someone thinks they can play games with the law, they should remember, sometimes the person they're targeting is the law.